So, my dollar store closed today. What a disappointment. You know, the world, the country, history just repeats itself. I mean, you really can't. Now I just got to find another dollar store. However, as much as the pain in the bottom it's going to be to put them back in, my favorite thing in the whole world, YouTube. If you follow me upstairs, well, not my favorite thing, but it's highly entertaining. I'm watching a guy in Scotland that just bought a double-decker bus. It's 30 years old. It has no seats in it, apparently. It's good and clean, he says. The floors, yada yada. And he's going to attempt to drive this thing like across the country. Scotland. Yeah. Should be an entertaining video. I just thought maybe, you know, while I was making this video, I'd watch another video. Because that's how I get down. I get down a lot of ways. But double-decker yellow bus, I might add. Driving across the countryside in Scotland. You know, I grew up with television. I love television. I love movies. I love shows. YouTube I've been following now for, I don't know, probably about 7 years. I have some favorites. Okay. My first subscription ever, if you're watching, Mr. Steve Wallace, Canadian, eh? This man has taught me how to camp stealth in areas and in places that, I mean, I used to like to camp. I'm getting a little old now, so camping's not really, you know. However, if I found myself in a position where I wanted to go camping in areas of stealth, Steve, thank you very much. Steve Wallace, Camping with Steve. Now, of course, I'm a car guy. So, Cletus McFarland in Florida. Him and the boys, that's my gang right there. I would love to actually trek across the country. Health and wealth. You know, I stay close to home these days. Digress. The fact of the matter is, though, Cletus McFarland and the boys, you want to tune in and watch this channel. It is freaking awesome. And they keep it clean. It's a family show. So, they do some crazy stuff. Cleater, if you're watching, motorcycle chariot racing, and wait for it, jetpack racing. Yes, I said it, jetpack racing. You can't go wrong with that, and your track is very well set up for it. Let's see some of the others. Oh, bus is already broken down. They got a big yellow London double-decker bus broken down on the side of the road in Scotland. And all there is pasture and... How do you get a tow truck? Good question. How? Even here in America, how and where do you get a tow truck for a double-decker bus? And I have a good friend who owns his own towing company, but I think that if he ever got that call... Yeah, hey, Ben, I got a broken down bus. Oh, did I mention it's a double-decker yellow bus? Or red, purple, whatever. It's a double-decker bus. Do you possess the skills and the truck? He'd try. So, to continue on with this ludicrous, insane first video, YouTube. And mind you, why not? Everybody else does it. I mean, I've seen some stuff. I saw a guy yesterday that does a feeble attempt at stealth camping. And, yeah, you know, there are some that do and some that don't. Ah, another favorite. Actually, the second subscription. I'm sorry, Cleater, but you were the third. Tyler Hoover, Hoovy's Garage. Oh my. The hoopties. This is a man who buys cars. I'll give him this. You know, he has restored, well, not restored, but resuscitated and made them whole again. A lot of great cars, American and foreign. He's a glutton for the BMWs. Like, I've had a few. I have one. It's broken currently, but it's on the schedule for this year. Mercedes also. Big Mercedes guy. Own 2 of those. One of those is broken. Part of this project. I don't have a car wizard next door to me. And I don't have YouTube money like, well, he does. He's done well. He does well. You know, the thing about YouTube is it's a big production. A lot of people really, I mean, they get good at it, and, you know, it gets scripted. It gets, where do I find the content? And I always love the fact that they call them influencers. Influencers. If I am in any way influence you, just turn it off now and move on with your life. Because that is not what I want or who I am. Although I've influenced a lot of people. Good, bad, and ugly, I think we all have that in us. So, what other YouTube? You know, I have a vast assortment. I do like urban exploration. Oh man, how could I forget Brian and Michael, the proper people? These 2 guys have taken me exploring into the depths, the chasms, the crevices, the decrepit structure, the rare and, you know, unforeseen, the places that I would love to go if I were half my age maybe and it wasn't busy with other things. Thank you guys. You have brought us much joy. Just like all the aforementioned. This is a great thing about YouTube too. I just watched a video yesterday by a man who lives in his van. Foresty Forest. Foresty Forest. His real name he has revealed, but, you know, I'm not going to let that out because it's a personal thing. The man I watched go from his minivan and build the current build, his 4x4 van that he's been in for 3 years, I believe he said. And that was pretty unique. I mean, it was a great build. He did it out in the Home Depot parking lot. I mean, literally. He lived in the Home Depot parking lot. He's a mountain climber, by the way. That's what he likes to do. That's his thing. He's an outdoorsman. He clears trails and makes it accessible to everybody else. I'm a big outdoor guy. I like to be outdoor. So, here we have a man who lives in a van. And the van is pretty damn cool. He has a dog. The dog has ascended and descended. Oh, gosh, Rocco, what? 60 ascends and descends now? Pretty amazing. I mean, great little Jack Russell. Okay, I have a friend with Jack Russell. Jack Russells are awesome. They're quirky and they really need to know you. They are highly intelligent. Once they're your friend, or you're their friend, you know, yeah, it's a cool thing. So, I guess that's like as I'm watching these guys get diesel poured down the sleeve. Oh, that's never nice. Diesel down the sleeve. I'm going to let this video wind out, and I'm going to look back on it and see. Really? Really? Anyway, that was the Happy Chronicles. Like and subscribe. Peace.